See me okay? It's Angelo Christian. Good evening, everyone. Let me just make sure we're all set here. Hey, I think we're all in the camera, and yes, I think we're just about set. So, hey guys, good evening. It's Angelo Christian. It's 7 p.m. Central, and we're doing another live talk with Angelo. Really appreciate you guys checking with us tonight. And so today we're talking about a lot of the new things that are coming out in 2021 for different mortgage loan programs that are coming out in the market right now. So can everyone hear me okay? You guys can chat in too. You can chime in. You can, if you have any questions during our talk today, please feel free to ask any questions that you want. Remember, if you guys don't know who I am, we're a nationwide commercial and residential lender specializing in all different types of programs. So, FHA, VA, USDA, commercial, all different types of programs. So everyone just give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, give me something in the chat box down below. And, I want to start doing YouTube lives with you guys to get more connection with you guys. If you guys have questions, the things that you want to know with respect to, different loan programs, different products, stuff like that. And some of the things that I want to talk about for 2021, we have a lot of new programs. Hey, what's up, bud? How are you, Muva? How you doing? Thank you. So 2021, big year, a lot of stuff coming out. We got a lot of new programs. FHA just dropped their credit score for 2021. If you're trying to get an FHA loan, they've lowered their credit score requirements down to 640. It was at 660 during COVID. So that's a big change. Also, right now, first-time buyer programs are hotter than ever right now. You can get down payment assistance and closing cost assistance up to 3% if you're trying to purchase a home. USDA just started funding again. USDA was on hold because of COVID, and they just started funding again. So you can actually get a USDA loan with no money down and get 100% financing if you're trying to get a USDA loan. And we do that program nationwide. So remember, if we can help with any type of home loan with USDA, you can call or text me, 832-431-6331. The USDA is 100% financing, no money down home loan program available in the United States if you're buying in a rural area. Now, a rural area can be on the outskirts of a major metropolitan city. You just have to have a 640 or higher credit score to qualify for the USDA. And you have to generally make below, a family of 4 has to make below $90,000 a year of income. If you have a family of 5, you can go as high as $120,000 of income. So that's a really, really good program, and I'm very excited to offer that. Also, for 2021, I have a podcast coming out. President Biden is releasing a $15,000 grant to be able to help you guys out there to be able to purchase your home that you can use for down payment and closing costs. And we'll be offering that grant to help you all to be able to purchase your home. So that's a really, really strong program to be able to get up to $15,000 to be able to purchase your home. And you can use that nationwide. So I highly recommend if you're trying to buy a home once. Thank you, Ishmael. I really appreciate that. This video helps us out a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Ishmael, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to obviously educate and empower you guys. And again, if you don't know who I am, I've been in the lending business for over 20 years and lent billions of dollars in loan, helps hundreds of thousands of people. Yes, Emma, these are grants. President Biden has a new grant program that's supposed to be coming out, this year, 2021, to be able to help us and help all you guys out there with your closing costs. It's up to $15,000. So that's really, really strong because, normally closing costs. It's the grant is not available right now. It's supposed to come out in March. So as of right now, we're talking, it's February. Veterans, yes. Emma, if you're a veteran, you can get 0 down 100% financing, and you can get all your closing costs included. I'm going to talk about VA loans tonight because they're we do help, Ishmael, we do help with credit repair. So I'll talk about credit repair, and I'll talk about VA loans. So, okay, with our company, one of the things. Thank you so much, Dejoie. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you too, man. Thank you. Hey, Emma. Cool. I'm going to talk about VA loans. So with Credit repair. We do help our clients with credit repair. And I'm going to talk about that because that's an important topic. I'm glad you actually brought that up. So with credit repair, like right now for FHA, VA, USDA, the banks are requiring a 640 credit score. Okay, and not everybody has a 640 credit score. We'll accept you with a 580 credit score and then try to help you to get your credit score up. Okay, so if you don't have a 640 credit score right now, don't sweat it, don't worry. We can help you to get your credit score up. We'll take you at a 580. We have our credit software. You've seen some of my YouTube videos on the credit software. What's your question? Ender Fireplay, do you have a zero doc for yes, we have a no doc loan for self-employed. So I'm going to talk about that. Okay. Hey Terrence, what's up? So, okay, right now for FHA, they require a 640 credit score, guys. That's the middle credit score. Fannie Mae conventional rehab loans. Yes, I know. Jerry, listen, I love, okay, you're talking about the home style and the 203K. Whoa, let's see, we've got a lot of stuff popping up here. Charles, I want to get out of Section 8 living. Okay, we'll talk about those. Are a lot of stuff's coming up, guys. You gotta let me go through these. I like to answer all your questions thoroughly. I want to make sure I'm answering all your questions. That's a lot of stuff. So on the credit repair, we help you to boost up your credit score. I mean, I've helped thousands of families to boost up their credit score. I have a customer that closed today on their home. They had a 557 credit score when they applied with me. We boosted their credit score. They're veterans here in Houston, Texas. They're closing on a $400,000 beautiful home in Spring, Texas. We boosted up their credit score to 677. They got zero down, 100% financing, all their closing costs included, and got a 2.8 interest rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage. So that was incredible. That's what we did for them. Now, we can help you to boost up your credit score if it's like mild things, like disputing things, deleting things, adding lines of credit. Summer Brooks, and thanks for going to live. Yes, I know. I thought it was such a great idea, Summer. Like, I need to be going live with you guys because, like, I do all these videos and they're recorded. That's great, but there's not enough interaction. So, prior to COVID, I had all my customers come up to my office. We have a big office in Houston, and we used to hang out. We have a big, huge open area. We used to hang out there and have parties and stuff. So I want to get back to doing that stuff. So, but anyway, so we can help you to boost up your credit score. If you need help with boosting up your score, it's no problem. We can help you to get your score. Now, I will say this. If you need severe credit repair, like it's major stuff, then we have a credit attorney that will refer you to, and then they'll help you to get your credit score up. Remember, we're all about solutions. We're trying to come up with solutions on trying to help you guys out. So whether, we can get you pre-approved right now to get you in your home, or we need to work towards it later, we'll figure out something. We'll find a way how to get you guys into your home. But sometimes if the credit needs a lot of work, then we've got to, send it to a credit attorney. So, but that's not a big deal as long as we try to figure out how to help you. Now, 570 is fine, Ishmael. We can work with a 570. The thing is that what I always tell people in life, it's not about what you can do. It's about what you will do. Okay, hey Valor, I'm a nurse wanting to open a small group home assisted living with no more of clients. Okay, if you're a nurse and you want to do your own business, I would recommend SBA 7A loan will give you the money for your business. What about gift of equity down payment? Yes, move a gift of equity with FHA. You can do zero down, 100% financing with the FHA program. So with the FHA program, gift of equity, you can do no money down, 100% financing. You get all your closing costs and a down payment. For credit repair, Emma, call me or text me, 832-431-6331. You can call or text my office. We're open 7 days a week for you. We're the only mortgage company I know that's open 7 days a week for you, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Call or text me at 832-431-6331. Yes, please call or text. We'll help you. We'll figure out the credit piece. We've helped literally hundreds of thousands of people with credit repair. But, okay, so going back to the self-employed no doc loans. Yes, if you're self-employed, if you're an entertainer, if you're an athlete, if you're a dancer, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you can't. Thank you, Ishmael. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you're self-employed and you're trying to get a home loan, the banks, if you don't have the tax returns, they're not going to approve your loan. Okay, okay, Vaj. If you don't have enough for down payment, there are places that help with down. Yes, I will post the number. It's on our. It's 832-431-6331. But let me go back to the. Yes, we do have 7A. If this is for you, you can do SBA 7A for your nursing home. I got to get more information on what you're doing, how you're going to structure it. But we have a whole commercial division in our company, and we can help you with the SBA. So call or text us. We want to talk to you about the SBA loan so we can. Thank you, Terrence. No, I appreciate you, man. If you have any questions about anything, I'm here to help you, to educate you. Now remember, also, guys, we're not just a YouTuber. We're an actual lender, guys. We're the one that's making the loan to you. So we do FHA, we do VA, we do USDA. We're not just here to talk about information. Like, you can call and text us and get loans from us. Hey, Nikki, is the USDA construction loan? Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Valerie. So, okay, this is the Ton Win. I believe once you get your home, you want to assisted living, daycare, group home. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to answer these questions as fast as I can. I'm sorry, I'm not that fast. So, okay, so the no doc loan, that's a no income. Whoa, they're all coming through here. All right, what's the state? We lend in all states, MUVA, nationwide lender. Nationwide, the only state that we don't do owner occupied is Maryland, but we can lend in Hawaii, New York, Florida, Connecticut, Texas, wherever. Now, commercial loans, we can lend in all 50 states and even do international lending on commercial and on investment properties. We have all different types of programs for you guys. We have investor lines of credit, jumbo loans with only 5% down. What lender does a jumbo loan with only 5% down and no PMI? We do it right here, okay? First lien Heloc. We offer first lien Heloc loans. Okay, we have FHA, VA, USDA. We have down payment assistance programs, credit repair. All right, we have all different types of loan programs to help you guys out there to accomplish your financial goals. Whether you're a veteran, a first-time buyer, you're a savvy businessman, entrepreneur, and you're trying to buy a massive multifamily deal, we have all different types of loans to help you guys to accomplish your financial goals. On the no doc, we have hard money. We're a direct lender with hard money loans, private lending. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Appreciate you guys watching the show. Thank you so much, Ange Haas. Really appreciate you guys watching the show. None, nationwide. Yes, all 50 states, Tanya. Like I said, for commercial loans, all 50 states, no problem. I don't know why this thing keeps falling like that. I got to get with my people on that. So, anyway, so let me go back to what I was saying earlier. So, no doc loans, they start at 10% down, and you have to have at least a 700 credit score for that. And then they go up from there. Interest rates are starting at 4%, 30-year fixed, and they go up from there. Okay? Hey, can you help me with an FHA? Yes, call me for an FHA loan, 832-431. What's the best way for new LOs to get consistent business? I'm from Texas. Okay, Mojica, Patricia, call me. I'm here, 832-431-6331 here in Houston, Texas. Best way for LOs to get new business is start doing social media. Okay? Get in front of the camera. Get on Instagram, get on YouTube, get on Facebook, get on Snapchat, get whatever you have to do. Get in front of people. You got to get attention, guys. If you want to make money, you got to get attention. All right? You got to start engaging. You start doing things like I'm working with you guys right now. You got to engage. If you want to make money as a loan officer, start putting yourself out there. Start talking to people. And also, not just getting attention, but you have to get expertise. You have to get domain expertise. If you're trying to become an expert with loan officer, you got to know what you're talking about. I talked to a customer yesterday. Yes, we have Real Estate University, Tex Avery. Sign up for Real Estate University. I had a customer yesterday, a veteran, say, hey, I talked to another lender about a VA multifamily property, and he didn't know anything about it. He said to go ask his boss about a VA multifamily property. He didn't know anything about it. So I said, look, I can tell you right now what you need to get a VA loan on a multifamily, what you can qualify for and what you can't. See, people want to do business with people that they have confidence in, that they trust. All right? So you have to master the product, master the area, and then go out there and network. So that's my advice. Check out Real Estate University. We have a link down below. You can actually get signed up to get connected with us with Real Estate University, and maybe you can come work with me too. You come work at my company. We're always hiring great people. Right now we're hiring underwriters, If you know someone that's an underwriter, we'll look at to hire you. If you're a loan processor, we'll look to hire loan processors. If you want to become a loan officer, we'll look to hire you. If you want to sign up for Real Estate University, get signed up. We look to hire you. What's the Ishmael? I was talking to Brittany about 5 months ago. I would like for them. Okay, we'll get in touch with you. Yeah, you know, Brittany's a commercial lender. So yeah, I mean, we're looking to hire people. If you want to come work with me and come work with my office, we're looking to expand and grow. We want to add more branches. We want to add more locations. You know, if you're a great person, you want to work hard, you like helping people, reach out to us. We'd love to work with you in any capacity that we can. You can, you know, send me your resume. You can email me your resume. My email is angelo@chihomeloans.com. Send me your resume there and email it to me. I'll take a look at it, and maybe there's an opportunity that we can work together. You never know what the future holds. I've always hired people from the beginning. Okay, you want to be a real estate agent? We do have a real estate course. Yes. Yeah, and you're in Far, Texas? Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, reach out to us, call or text us at 832-431-6331. You know, if you want to get involved in real estate, you want to learn how to become a top producer, we have realestatuniversityonline.com. Mrs. Jackson, how much experience do you require for underwriters? Yeah. So underwriters, Mrs. Jackson, depending on the type of underwriting, you know, usually underwriters, they have to have at least, you know, let me fix that, at least, you know, 5 years of experience underwriting. Loan processors, we can work with you for 2 years if you just started becoming a loan processor. We can look to hire you. But you know, underwriters, they're making huge salaries right now. Underwriters are making $150,000 a year income. Loan processors can make $50,000 to $80,000 a year income. Loan officers, you know, they can make 6 and 7 figure incomes as a loan officer. It's uncapped income, right? So it's as big as you want to make it, how much money you want to make as a loan officer. You know, I mean, I know loan officers that make, you know, 7, 8 figures. It's just, you know, based on how big you want to do it and how hard you want to work, and you know, how creative that you get. So, but there's always opportunities. If you're a great person, I want to hear from you. We look to hire, you know, always great people. Well, he just said SBA loan commercial. I would get a home size that fits you because you can better. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to buy a home, I recommend that you get a home first, and then you can do an SBA loan. Okay, but we have all different types of programs. Like one of the things that we talked about earlier, veterans. We have VA loans. We'll accept your credit score down to. I forgot to mention about the SSI. I just started building my score a few months ago. It hasn't generated a FICO score. Okay, 694 is not a bad credit score. With a 694, you can get a low interest rate. Interest rates right now are starting like at 2.5, 2.8 on a 30-year fixed mortgage. So you can get a very low interest rate with a 694 credit score. Obviously, you want that credit score to be higher. We can help you to boost your credit score. I helped a customer over the weekend boost his credit score from 690 to 740 to get a jumbo loan. There is down payment assistance, VAJ. VAJ, I don't know if that's your name, but yes, there is down payment assistance. There's closing cost assistance up to $10,000. Average loan officer, score needed for business loan. For business loan, you need a 650 credit score. Average loan officers, it is a great time to get Miss Blue to get licensed as a loan officer. Interest rates are very, very low. You can make a lot of money. Average loan officer. This is what I can tell you. If you look at the Department of Labor, and which I don't agree with their income statistics, you do great on motivation. Need to call. Thank you, Troy. I try to stay motivated. Sometimes I'm going to tell you it's not always easy to be motivated. Okay, but you have to get your mind. You got to be a dreamer. You got to be thinking about your dreams and your goals and all these different things that you want to go after in your life. Average loan officer, Department of Labor says $50,000 a year. The loan officers in my office, their average incomes, they range $150,000 to $500,000 a year, and then branch managers can be anywhere from $150,000 to $10 million a year of income, depending on how big they want to make it. Okay, I've seen branch managers that make $9-10 million a year. I've seen some that make $200,000 a year. So you see, because it's all based on volume, how many loans you're going to close, how many deals you're going to fund. It's very similar to like a realtor. You know, how aggressive are you going to get? How many? You know, how big is your team, right? How big do you want to make it? It's all based on those type of things. You know, so it's not that I'm going to get in your way or the world's going to get in your way. It's all based on you. Some people, they have different aspirations, they have different goals on what they want to do. So You can apply, yes, Valerie, for a first-time buyer, and then you can do an SBA loan. So SBA is different. SBA is for commercial. It's like the FHA for commercial. And you have to have a 650 credit score for SBA loans. And you can get up to 90% financing. And you can also get funds for working capital. You can get funds for if you need to buy a building. But that is a commercial loan. I would recommend that you get your home loan first. Like I think someone just said on the thread, get your home loan first and then get your SBA loan second. Don't get the SBA loan first because that's going to be on your credit, and then that could affect you from purchasing your home loan. I've been looking for trainings for processing and underwriting. Which do you think is the best? Okay, I would say Mr. Jackson, if you want to get into the mortgage business, I would say learn processing first. Processing becomes before underwriting. Underwriting is very technical and very thorough, and you want to learn the processing first. Master the processing piece, and then you can become an underwriter. Okay, right now, guys, FHA underwriters, if you're an FHA underwriter, it's one of the highest paid positions in the mortgage. FHA underwriters are making up to $250,000 a year for an FHA underwriter. Okay, their salaries have literally doubled. All right, in the last 6 months, guys. Okay, and for our company, we'll hire you, we'll sponsor you if you're an underwriter. If you know someone that has an FHA license for FHA, yeah, it's great. FHA underwriting, it's incredible. So if you know anyone that wants to become an underwriter, send me your resume. We're looking to hire great underwriters. We just hired 2 underwriters this week, and we're looking to hire more underwriters. So we'd love to talk to you guys and work with you if you know someone that wants to get into. We're looking for loan processors too. If you know someone that wants to become a loan processor, we do non-QM loans, we do hard money loans, we do private loans, we do FHA, conventional, VA, USDA. We have all these different type of loan programs that we can help you with. So send me your resume. I want to hear from you guys. If you're hungry and you want to get into the mortgage business, I've trained over 260 some people for this position. Okay, your credit's at 660, Valerie. That's good. Oh, you've been with Fortress. Yeah, Fortress is great. That's my partner. That's Rondi. Yeah, Rondi, he's cool. So how do you become an underwriter, Patricia? You got to get started. You got to get started, Patricia. I mean, you have to send in, start as maybe a loan officer assistant. Then you become a loan processor. And then you can become an underwriter, and we can help you with that, So, it's a great opportunity right now to become a loan underwriter. It's a highly demanded, highly paid position right now to become a loan underwriter, okay? And we're looking for great underwriters. So message me. Valerie, you're in Georgia? Okay, we lend in Georgia. No problem. We lend in Georgia. It's all good. We love Georgia. We do a ton of business. We have offices in Alpharetta, Duluth, Atlanta. What's the one thing I can do to become valuable as a loan officer? What's the one thing? Okay, that's a great question. What's the one thing that you can do? Well, I'll tell you that you want to make sure that you study really, really hard to understand the product. Product mastery is key. Communication, persuasion. What's this, Mr. Big 360? Are there any new confirmed first-time buyer incentives? Yes, I was saying that earlier, Mr. Big. There are new first-time buyer programs coming out. Biden's releasing a $15,000 grant to help people to be able to purchase a home this year in 2021. $15,000, guys, to be able to purchase your home. Yes, for a loan officer, you gotta art of persuasion. Start reading sales books. Okay, there's so many great sales books that I'll post on here that you can actually. Grant Cardone has a great package on sales. Grant Cardone's very good at sales. Jordan Belfort, they have a great package on sales. My Real Estate University course, we go over all the sales. You have to learn how to communicate and deal with people. People are so different. There's so many different types of people in the world. There's social people. There's action people. There's analytical people. You have to learn how to connect with people. That's a huge thing. Product mastery, and then networking. You got to get out there and network yourself, right? No, you don't have to live in Texas, Ishmael, to work with me. We lend nationwide, guys. We lend in all 50 states. So Michigan, Oklahoma, it doesn't matter. California, Washington, Ohio, we lend all over the place. So we're always looking for great people. If you want to become, someone in this business and you want to grow with me, we'll work with you. It doesn't matter where you are as long as you're a great person. A lot of the underwriters work remote. Most of the underwriters are working remote in their house. Phil Coward on board. Thanks for a VA assistant. Thank you so much, Phil. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate you. You're welcome, Mr. Biggs. Yeah, they have a lot. There's a lot of first-time buyer. There's 3% for closing cost assistance, the Biden $15,000 tax credit. There's an MCC tax credit, mortgage credit certificate, that gives you $2,000 off on the house, and it lowers your property taxes by $166 a month. Very, very strong. Yes, we have courses for mortgage loan processors. So if you send me an email, I'll send you over the information for the mortgage loan processing. Okay, Ender Fireplay, can you talk about the pros and cons of cosigning? Okay, yes, that's a great question. I've done a lot of videos on cosigning. So cosigning on one hand is good because you can maybe get the house that you want. You use the cosigner's income, you use the cosigner's credit to qualify. But on the one side, that mortgage that they cosign goes on your credit. Okay. Yes, we can help you with your sister that's trying to buy a house in Georgia. If you're in New York, that's okay. But on the co-signing thing, it's good because they help you out, but that does report on their credit, and it could affect them from purchasing another property because now they have that debt on their credit report too, the co-signer I'm talking about. So it's good for a short time, like to help you. Like when I first bought my first house, I helped my mom co-sign to buy her home, right? And then she refinanced, and then she took me off the loan. Okay, so co-signing is good, and it can help you to boost up your purchasing power because the co-signer, you're using their income to help you qualify for more loan, right? But it does report on their credit. They don't have to go on the deed and the title to the property, but it's going to report on their credit, and and it may affect them from trying to get their next loan. So you have to have a plan to get them off the loan, so it doesn't affect them in the future for future purchases. Okay, Charles Keys. Hey, what's up, bud? Charles, with a 700 credit score, we can get your interest rate. You can get like a 30-year fix, probably like 2.6 rate, 2.6% interest rate, something like that. 30-year fixed loan, for a duplex. Can you be a real estate agent and loan officer? Okay, that's a great question, Dennis. So that's a very good question because a lot of people are always trying to make more income, and they want to be a loan officer and a realtor at the same time. So it's okay that you're a loan officer and realtor at the same time. However, FHA HUD says you cannot have dual agency at the same time with your client. So you can't be the realtor and the lender on an FHA transaction for your customer. Okay? But for conventional private loans, non-QM loans, no-doc loans, you can be the realtor and the loan officer for your customer. But you just can't do that on FHA loans. It's a HUD violation that you can't do that on FHA. But you can definitely be a loan officer and a realtor for all the other loan programs. So we're okay with that, just not with FHA loans. So just be mindful of that because that's a HUD thing if you try. And a lot of people do FHA loans. But that's a good question because everyone's trying to make more money, and you want to be a realtor. You want to be how much for your mortgage? Hey, Vaj. Right now we have a great package for our mortgage course. We used to charge $200 a month. Now we're only doing $49 a month, and you can cancel anytime. Obviously, no one has canceled yet on me because it's such a great course. They get through there, they graduate, they get their certificate, and then they go on to become a loan officer. You're welcome, Dennis. Thank you. Yeah, it's only $49 a month for Real Estate University. I mean, it's basically the equivalent of a few Starbucks coffees and some Mickey D's, right? So you can afford $49 a month, and you can get through the whole thing in probably 6 months. So, that's one of the things that Warren Buffett always talks about is you have to invest in your mind. You got to invest in this and be smart and learn. So, but yeah, I have all the links down below to Real Estate University. I highly recommend. Great. You're welcome, Vaj. Check it out. I mean, we have, depending on what you want to do, if you want to be a mortgage loan officer, let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you, I've helped more people go from rags to making money than a lot of entrepreneurs. I've met people that were in different industries that didn't have any money. We trained them from the ground up, and now they're making 6 and 7 figures. The courses take Patricia about 6 months to get done. for the courses, and then after that, you got to go get your license. The license takes about probably another month to get your 1 or 2 months to get your license. So you could probably listen. You could probably finish the courses in 3 months if you're going at it. But if you're just going like an hour a day or something, it's going to take like 6 months. But if you're going, all the way in, you can get the courses done in a few months and then get your license in within 1 or 2 months after that. Okay, so and yeah, I mean, being in the mortgage industry is great. You help people buy their house, close on their loan, refinance, fix their credit. Those are great things. You're doing God's work, helping other people to accomplish their goals with finance, right? And so that's how I've always looked at it, because my story, I grew up poor, living on the streets of Houston. My family, we never owned a home before. We never had a house. And so the thing I did before my mother passed away is I built her a home, and she had her own home before she passed away. And obviously we have a home now where we live. But that's why I value home ownership so much, is because I want to help people to get into their home. If you have a question, Toya, if you have $80,000 in credit cards, okay, and you're only utilizing 20,000, yes, Patricia, we work with bilingual, but we need more bilingual people. Okay, we need more people that speak Spanish, because we do I-10 loans, we do the no documentation loans. There's DACA loans now that have come back for FHA DACA loans, I-10, where someone has a tax ID. We do those type of loans, and we need people. Yes, we need people that speak bilingual. Patricia, we're in Texas, and a lot of people on the border down the valley and all in El Paso, they want to get a loan, and we need people that can speak Spanish to them. So that's very important. On the credit utilization, if you have 80,000 of high credit and you only have 20,000 used, you're in the valley. Oh yeah, the valley, yes. Yeah, we've done Laredo, Port Aransas, everything down there. We've been lending in the valley for 20 years. We've done a ton of loans down in the valley, and one of the issues, we don't have enough people that speak Spanish. We need help with people that speak Spanish that can help people down in the valley. There's a ton of opportunity down there to help people to get a loan. So we would love to hear from you. Please reach out to us. So, you're in South Texas near the border. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I love. How close are you to Padre Island? I love South Padre. Yeah, South Padre I love it down there. So I don't know how close you are, but I love South Padre. So, but yes, on the credit utilization, if you have, yes, South Padre. Yes, that's good times in South Padre. The water's beautiful there. So, but yes, on the credit, if you have $20,000 in credit cards, okay, you speak Spanish. Okay, what's this? What do you think about companies that outbound prospecting for loan officers, then feed them leads? Are good. Yeah, we have leads at our company. So we give leads. We get thousands of leads at our company that we give to our loan officers. I think it's great as long as they're good leads. Yes, you can work with me if you're in New Jersey. We lend in New Jersey. All right. Yes, we've lent in New Jersey. Call or text me, reach out to me. I'd love to work with you and help you in New Jersey. So, but yes, I want to go back to the lady's question about the credit. If you have $80,000 of high credit and you're only using 20,000, that's great. Don't go over that though, and you probably want to trim it down. You don't want to be over 30% of your high credit limit on your credit cards. Okay, guys. Yes, Toya, you can work with me in New York. I lend in New York. Yes, we lend. If you're talking about getting a loan, yes, we can make a loan to you. If you're talking about a job, it depends, right? It depends on what job that you want. If you're trying to get a loan processor job, a loan officer job, an underwriter job. Underwriters usually work remote in their house. Underwriters don't usually come to the office. They usually work remote in their house. So it depends on what job you're trying to get. So, I'm looking for great people to hire. So I need to meet you and talk to you. We can do a Zoom if you want to do a Zoom meeting. We can talk on Zoom, talk about what your goals are, what you're trying to do, and then see if it's a good fit for you, a good fit for me. And if everything looks good, then we can potentially hire you. Yeah. So it just depends, right? So, but yeah, guys, 2021 is going to be a great year. Okay, you have very low interest rates. Okay, like I said, there's closing cost assistance, there's down payment assistance. If you're here in Texas, we're the #1 hard money lender here in Texas, guys. We do private, no income verification, no doc loans here in Texas. So if you got denied by a bank and you're here in Texas, call or text me at 832-431-633. We have private lending for construction, private lending for rehab, cash out refinance, no doc loans, private loans that we can help you with, that we can close right away, no income or credit requirements. And obviously we do FHA, VA, USDA. You need to renew your real estate license. Yeah, I mean, so what I would say, it depends on what type of license. If you're trying to be a realtor, we have different affiliate partners that we work with that we can connect you with. My course is mainly geared towards lenders, loan officers, realtors. So, and mine's about being a top producer. Is it good to invest in an abandoned building in a low-income neighborhood? I would say no, Jason. I don't think I would do that. We have hard money commercial loans with 100% financing, but still, I would say stay away from that kind of stuff. It doesn't sound good. So unless the government's going to help, like it's an opportunity zone, the government's going to help you to get funding for that. I don't know if I'd mess with that, man. You know, I would say try to get. Location's key with real estate. Location is key. You want to be in the right location. In case anything bad happens, you can quickly flip the property. You don't want to get stuck with it, right? So I wouldn't lend anything that's in an abandoned rural property. I mean, it's going to be hard to get a loan on that. You know, lenders, they don't like to lend in rural areas that's all messed up. If it's in a great location and it's abandoned, that's okay, and you can fix it up and then flip it or lease it out, right? But if it's in a bad location, it's probably not going to work. So, but we have commercial loans, we do private funding, we do SBA loans. If you're trying to get an SBA business loan, we have the 504 and the 7A loan. So we have all different types of programs for you to help you guys out there. So, you know, I just need to know, you know, if you guys, you know, for this year is a great time to be able to buy a house. And what I'm recommending, what I'm telling people, before you go shopping for your house, make sure you have your pre-approval. Make sure you get pre-approved. If you want to do a construction loan, you want to get a new home, you want to get a new home built, everything in New York is over $1 million. If I find a house I want to buy, how long does it take to get pre-approved? Pre-approval takes about, we go very fast. You can get pre-approved in 1 day, but I highly, highly recommend you get pre-approved before you go under contract. Do not go under contract unless you get pre-approved. You got to find out what program you qualify for before you go under contract. Get the pre-approval letter from the bank. Make sure that they check your income, your credit, you're on the right program, you know what your interest rate is, you know how much you're putting down. You got to get pre-approved first before you purchase the home, guys. It's very, very important. I highly, highly recommend that. Now, okay, because you don't want to go on the wrong program or the lender denies you or there's a problem with the loan, then you're under contract and you put earnest money. You got to get pre-approved first. Call or text me to get pre-approved, 832-431-63. Hey, Charles, with 100K, how much should I put on my house and how much? Okay, for investment loans, you have to have 20% down for an investment loan. A primary residence, you only need 0 down to 3% down. If you're making $100,000 a year, you could buy up to a $600,000 home. But it's up to you how much you want to spend. And that thing came by really fast. I don't know if I read your question the right way, but it just depends on, you know, how much you want to. For investment properties, you guys, you need 20% down. All right. Now, investment properties with Fannie Mae, you can get up to 10 mortgages. Anything over 10 mortgages, we have to do private lending or commercial lending. Private lending, commercial lending, you can have unlimited properties. I have a customer that has 6,700 properties in Boca Raton. That's where he's at in Boca Raton. He has over 6,700 properties, guys. Okay, you can have as many commercial properties as you want with. You're welcome, Mr. Big. Thank you, man or ma'am. You know, thank you, guys. So commercial properties, you can have as many as you want. And then now the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, what's really strong this year that's coming out, is you can get with FHA up to 3% towards closing costs. So if you're trying to buy a house for $300,000, you can get up to $9,000 assistance with your closing costs if you use our realtor. Remember, with our company, we're a nationwide lender and a nationwide realtor. We can help you with our realtors to get you closing cost assistance. All right, so that way you don't have to pay the closing. Remember, outside realtors, they try to make you pay the closing cost. If you work with our realtors, they can get the closing costs included, so that way you don't have to pay out of pocket for the closing costs. All right. So that's a really, really important, powerful thing, because closing costs can be anywhere from 3% to 6% when you're trying to buy a property. So we recommend that you work with our realtor too, so that way you can save on your out-of-pocket expenses. Because when you're buying a home, you usually have down payment, you have closing costs, you have appraisal, you have inspection, you have escrow, you have all these different things you have to pay for. So with our realtors, we try to get the closing cost assistance, so that way you don't have to pay out of pocket for it. So what other questions do you guys have? What else can I do for you? How can I help you guys out there in any way? Because I really want to help you guys to get you the knowledge, the power, the resources in any way that we can. Like I said, we are a nationwide lender. We're here to help you to accomplish your dreams and your goals and take your life to the next level. So reach out to us, and if you have any questions, anything that you need for funding, anything you have questions about for down payment assistance, home loan programs, FHA, VA, USDA, conventional, please reach out to us. We want to help you in any way we can to accomplish your dreams or goals to be able to buy your house or refinance. We really, really want to make it happen. So, yes, Patricia, my email is Angelo, Angelo, at chihomeloans.com. I see you. Hey, what are you still offering 2.5% down? Yes, Wickham works. Okay. Yes, the FHA 2.5% down is available in Texas. Okay, but you can only get it from March until August of the year, and that's only in Texas. The FHA 2.5% down. It's only available in Texas, and it's from March until August through the year. Okay, so you only have to put 2.5% down, and you can get your closing costs. Like I said, 3% for closing costs. So that's a really, it's a unique thing, because you only have to put 2.5% down. You don't have to put 3.5% down, but it's only in that period from March until August that you can use it. So if you're looking to buy a house next month, it would be a great time, because you only have to put the 2.5% down. So a really, really cool thing. And we'd be happy to help you with that program. Interest rates are really low. They're really low. You get a 30-year fix as low as 2.6% on a 30-year fixed mortgage. So I think I missed somebody's question. We're looking in New York. Yes, we lend in New York. Oh, okay. Well, you're renting now. Rental Karma. Rental Karma will help to improve your credit. You got to your landlord has to agree to add Rental Karma onto your credit. Any lines of credit that you get, utility bills, Netflix, cell phone, insurance, you can get that added onto your credit to help to boost your credit. As many lines of credit that you can get to add on to your credit report to help to boost up your credit score. You can buy trade lines. You can buy lines of credit. You can do authorized users. You can get all that added to your credit report to help to boost up your credit score. It's really, really powerful to do that stuff. Okay, but at Wickham, if you're trying to buy in New York, I'm sorry, we don't have the 2.5% down. Valerie, what's the steps to become an underwriter? Like I said earlier, first get started as either a loan officer assistant, and then or a loan processor. You have to do that for a few years, and then you can become an underwriter. Right? I'm hiring great loan processors right now, great loan officer assistants. I'm looking for great people, guys. So if you're looking for a job and you're great, hit me up. I'm looking for wonderful people to work with. So please reach out to me, and we love to help you in any way that we can. So I really appreciate you guys, being on the show tonight. We're doing, Talk with Angelo. Chris, hey, I want to expand my rentals. I own a house right now. I have no docs. Yes, Chris, we have no documentation investor loans. So no doc investor loans, you can get as many as you want. Website is officialangelochristian.com. Website is officialangelochristian.com. We have no doc investor loans. You can get as many as you want. 100, 10, 5. You just have to put 20% down. Interest rates starting at 5% for investors on no doc loans. Full doc loans, 20% down. Interest rates starting at 3%. Oh, you're a loan officer? What's up, Pineda Travel? How you doing on? Yeah, that's good. You're a loan officer. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you guys for watching the show. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching the channel. So we've talked about a lot of stuff tonight. So yes, no doc loans, investors. Oh, the address is officialangelochristian.com. Officialangelochristian.com is the website. Yes, we are a loan officer doing private lending and commercial loans, and conventional conforming loans too. Broward County road life. Yes, I want to say it's 370 in Broward County for the FHA loan limit right now. It's about 370. Now that's the loan amount. That's not the purchase price. So the purchase price would be like 390. Yeah, you're welcome, Dennis. Thank you, man. So yeah, Dennis, we do private loans, we do commercial loans, we do conventional FHA, VA, USDA. Brandon is handling them up. I get it free? Yes. I'll hook you up, Wickham, with your real estate university. Send me an email, partner. Yes, hard money for foreign national. Yes, 30% down, hard money loans. I would like to take some equity from my house. Okay, Phyllis, reach out to me, and I'd love to help you with an equity loan, Phyllis. Call or text me. You know, if I rented from a parent, can they add a... Yes, if you rented... Hey, Cherries. Is that your name, Cherries? Okay, cool. Yes, Cherries, if you rented from your parents, you can get that added onto your credit. You have to contact Rental Karma. They have to agree at Rental Karma to add you onto their credit report, and you can add all your rental history onto your credit report. Okay? And it'll boost up your credit score like 50 or 60 points just by adding rental history. Oh, that's a good question. Somebody asked a good question. How do your underwriters look at rental income? That's a great question. So how do they look at rental income? So rental income on your tax return, if everyone knows, it's on your Schedule E of your tax return. And basically you have your top line, which is your rent, and then you can add back in your mortgage interest, your taxes, your depreciation. You can also add back in any repairs that you made. Generally, you're going to be offset on your rental expenses, and so you either be break even or you have a profit on your rental income. So let's say that you're leasing out a property for $2,000 a month, and then your taxes are $300 a month, and then your mortgage is $1,000 a month. You add all that back in. That's one way how the underwriter can look at adding in your rental income. The other way is, let's say that you are leasing out your property for $2,000 a month. They're just going to give you 75% of the rental income. So in other words, if you lease it out for $2,000 a month, they'll give you credit for $1,500 a month income. Okay? So there's two ways how the underwriter can calculate the rental income. Two different ways. All right? So most of the time we offset the debt. We offset the rent with the rental income. So we don't even hit you with the debt. We totally omit the debt. We plug in your rental income to give you pure credit for that. So that way, investors can buy more and more properties. And then we have some programs that have no rental income analysis, no debt service coverage ratio at all. So they don't even do any analysis on debt service, and you can get as many rental properties as you want. If you have at least a 660 or higher credit score. If you have at least a 660 or higher credit score, they'll remove the debt ratio requirements. Okay? So really, really important stuff. So great questions tonight, guys. Some of you guys are watching this. Really appreciate all the really, really good questions. I had some good ones tonight. So we're doing this every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Talk with Angelo. You can ask me any questions in pertaining to whatever really that you want. I'm an open book. So any questions that you have about loans, credit, investing, real estate, buying mortgage notes, real estate university, becoming a loan officer, becoming a top producer, I'd love to work with you and hook you up. So really appreciate all your support, guys. If I can help with any loans, call or text me. We're open 7 days a week for you at 832-431-6331. What? Can you attend a person with collection? Yes. We don't worry, Pineda Travel, if you have collections. That's not a big deal. In a 620 credit score, we can definitely help with that. FHA and VA have no credit score requirements. It's up to the lender that makes that decision. So if someone has collections, that's not going to stop them from getting a loan. In a 620, that's fine. We work with that all day long. We accept a 580 or higher credit score. So we can take you in with a 580 or higher credit score. Okay? So again, every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central. So if you're East Coast, it's 8 o'clock. If you're in Pacific, it's 5 o'clock. And I think if you're in Hawaii, it's probably like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So check me out. Talk with Angelo. Appreciate all the support, guys. We love you. Keep watching the show. Keep watching the channel. Go to my website, Official Angelo Christian. Check me out on YouTube, Angelo Christian. Instagram, Official Angelo Christian. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.